What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on this Sunday evening, and yeah, it's sort of like a vlog, whatever you want to call it. Um, for the most part, as everybody knows, you know, I don't want to shove it down your throats that I was in a hospital last night, but I'm home, so obviously I'm okay. But I've been reading a lot of things here about the world of professional wrestling that I don't really care about. Roman Reigns getting a briefcase thrown at him by a fan at a house show. I mean, where does this come from? I don't understand. I will say this, that it's the WWE's doing because they destroyed Roman Reigns after the Royal Rumble this past year. He was to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the WWE decided better against it because of the fan reaction, because of the Daniel Bryan situation. WWE, the bottom line is when you're in the entertainment business and you're involved in the WWE can really control your lifestyle for sure. And it's unfortunate because I don't think Roman Reigns really deserves this kind of treatment. I honestly think that Roman Reigns is really um, what they've done to him. To be quite honestly, in my opinion, it may not be able to be fixed. To be quite honest with you, um, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see with time down the road. But WWE really hasn't shown any kinds of, you know, what you'd want to call where they're even making an attempt to do anything to help out the situation with Roman Reigns. I think his feud with Bray Wyatt has been totally a disaster. Um, and this, again, is another one of the WWE's booking and writing, the creative, that just don't know what the fuck they're doing, to be quite honest with you. This is why WWE and even with Seth Rollins and everything else is really absolutely going nowhere. People complain about the John Cena and the U.S. title and whatnot. This is about the only thing the WWE's really got going for them, guys. And this is the God's honest truth. It really is. Rollins as a champion is a farce. I know the WWE knows this. They fucked it up. Um, yeah, they have messed up so much that you know if you look back a year ago and you saw what kind of situation they could be in today and what they did do about it, they really they messed it up all the way around. They really have. They honestly have. Seth Rollins as a WWE World Heavyweight Champion, in my eyes, could have been a huge part of the WWE. I think they chose to do it in a very improper way. I think in a way, they've destroyed Seth Rollins. I mean, he's one of those guys, don't get me wrong, that could recapture it all. But I think right now, the way that the WWE has used him was totally out of character, totally wrong. Um, and like I said, it's going to be hard for it to come back. But with Seth Rollins, I think they can do so. But with a lot of other guys, they've just killed. And to be honest with you about the whole situation here in the WWE doesn't really care. They don't really seem to do much about anybody. Really, if you think about it, they really, honestly, and truly don't. Um, with John Cena, what do they need to do? The John Cena name carries himself. To be quite honest with you, um, Randy Orton, he's back. and he's in the shadows. Um, what they did with Kevin Owens, it doesn't matter if it was John Cena that wrestled him or if it was John Cena that got the best of him. It don't matter. It's the bottom line is the WWE didn't use Owens in the proper way to whereas he could be in the spotlight. And the bottom line is he could have taken out John Cena. And still, if you look at the WWE today, would it really make a difference? I don't think so. I really don't. I think the WWE's booking and creative team needs to reassess themselves, and I think we all think that as well. Yeah, they put on some good shows. Do I watch them? Of course, I watch them. Of course, I watch them. I'm a wrestling fan. I love watching WWE because I'm a huge John Cena fan. I get heat for that, and I don't care. But uh, it'd be the same back in the day with like Triple H and whatnot. I will say this, and I really need to put this out there. I was never a Triple H fan back in the day, but after rewatching a lot of old pay-per-views and stuff and whatnot, yeah, guess what? Maybe Triple H was the guy. He was on top of the mountain. Maybe he was the guy that always was there in the WWF title. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Triple H put on one hell of a show. No matter what pay-per-view it was, Triple H gave it his all. And I can never take that away from him. And only by reliving and watching some of these things did I actually realize it. Because, back in the earlier days, when Triple H was first around, I was a WCW fan, so I watched a lot of WCW stuff. And, and it took me a while to catch up with WWF stuff. But, yeah, Triple H, probably wanted to get the best guys in the business. I respect him to no end. And I will say this. Triple H, probably one of the very, very best as far as matches go. Without a doubt, in my mind. Can't take it away from him. But, I'm just looking at a lot of things here today. And, as everybody knows, I've said it on numerous occasions, John Cena fan, as I am, he gets a lot of heat. Gets a lot of heat probably for reasons he doesn't deserve. But understandably, I do get it where people will say that it's always seen in the limelight. But realistically, looking at it in all perspectives, people got to understand that it's not John Cena, it's the WWE. So I'll always love to see John Cena in the limelight, and I know as many of you won't. But then again, I do understand where you're coming from. So it is what it is. So anyhow, the Iceman here on this Sunday night, recovering, feeling a little bit better, still very, very tired, my back hurts. And guess what? I will be again around here tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great, great Sunday night.